Hello everyone, and welcome
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Oh, terrible pass. Bellingham finds himself offside. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. And it's Seedorf. And here's De Bruyne. He's having a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Donnarumma needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass has been well intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ambitious ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And this is Messi. He's going to be disappointed with that. No foul, says the referee. Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. Tries to play it through. Bruno claims comfortably.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
But where it came from. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Tottenham clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. Bellingham with the delivery. He's having a pop! And that is doing no harm at all.
Nuri clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Tottenham are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Seedorf. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now the breakaway.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Van Dijk. And Hakimi. Nicely intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Haaland. Alexander-Arnold aims beyond the defence. Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that, he evidently loves the contest. He is through here. Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's in on goal. Judge, surely! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! A goal and a really telling moment!
Number 22.
Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Tottenham have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Camavinga, Pacho, probing pass, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Goes long and straight, and he's picked it up out wide, and he shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Keep up the effort,
Tottenham
everyone.
up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Tottenham leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Erling Haaland.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Coming on to replace him is
Tottenham
number
leading
21,
courtesy of the game's only goal.
Mbappe.
Now it's Dembele. Tottenham come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Pacho does well to get it back. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. And the shot! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
50 minutes is
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
The message is clear, none shall pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Kimmich. Seedorf.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Chance here to counter. Tries to pass it through. And it's De Bruyne. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Barcola.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's free, he has got space. Bellingham. Tottenham still have the cards to affect this game. Camavinga. And this is De Bruyne. Great vision. And that could set him on his way. Good ball, good take. He's got away. Upamecano attempts a clearance. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pacho. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Hakimi. Yamal looking to add to his goal. It's played through for him. Oh, super ball. Now there's a fine ball. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 7.
Arsenal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Seedorf. Footed pressing going on here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. Ball swung in.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Barcola. Barcola was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's an imaginative pass. Great ball if he can get there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. Barcola, he's found the way through. Quick look, then plays it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Vermin. Nouri. Pacho. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Simeone, and he plays one through. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 67.
Arsenal have their second corner now.
Coming on the field is number
Header comes in!
Jules Koundé.
Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And we're done. Tottenham can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects, in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. We are just getting started. Argentina have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game.
Rafinha! It's hit the upright. And he's there to belt it away. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Good effort from distance. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Marcelo powering forward here. And he's worked it through. could be danger here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Of course, it's Sergio Aguero. Just the slightest glimpse of goal and he'll find a way of putting the ball in the back of the net. He scored such a variety over the...
He's having a pop! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Harmlessly behind. He's a sharp little ball here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And there's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Alexander-Arnold. Quarter of an hour played. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aguero, all the way back. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Zaire Emery gets over and intercepts. Mbappe. And that is out of play. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Zaire Emery gets into a good position. He's on it, can he get away? No way through, so back it comes. Messi. Now he's got space here. Clipped into space. Yamal. Oh, no joy this time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now he's... Oh, a gilt-edged shot! Decent chance! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Argentina! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 51. Número 5.
So the manager can
Número
make a change
18.
for the first time in the game here.
Número
The
25.
first breakthrough.
Número 2.
It's so often the case with
Número
goal scorers,
19.
little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Marcelo promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's lofted through here. Messi. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Elise. And here's Mbappe. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tottenham making some potentially decisive changes. They won't wait. And a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he shoots! And no mistake. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought...
Big chance! Tries one from range. Oh my word, that is quite something. He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, it's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot could be on. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Marcelo. Well, that looks a decent ball. Look at the... There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't... And that is all they have time for.
Tottenham are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Tottenham claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 22. Entrará
So
al
let's get
campo
the ball rolling.
Número 20.
Now it's Elise. Pass somewhat off target. Kudus. nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a key interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for options for movement. Olise. Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Corner number 2 then. Marcelo goes short. That's a good cross in. And oh, he's having a go! Nearly, but not quite.
Vitinha just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. There's the delivery. And a header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Camavinga! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Olise, pass is just off target. Camavinga running with the ball. Now it's Mbappe, in with the challenge. Rafinha.
La cantidad de
Camavinga.
espectadores de este partido fue de
It's a shade
60.333.
optimistic. And he thumps it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Camavinga. Finds himself. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Donnarumma must save this. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Looking for the run. Oh no circumventing this opponent. That's a sharp pass. Tottenham perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Camavinga. And a shot! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy.
Oh, what a mistake! He's free, he has got space. There's the header! He will be livid with himself. And he's decided to go for it. He's kept it out just.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't...
He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Entran número 17, número 19.
James. That pass isn't the best. Kudus, he's got away. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Tottenham presented with a golden opportunity here.
En Argentina, número 26. Lo reemplazará
This for genuine
número
comfort.
4.
That is quite remarkable.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Locatelli. Olise. And here's the chance to counter. Always onto this. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! Goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Tries from a long way out. Oh, impressive strike.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Locatelli. That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Dembele. He's in a great position here. Marcelo finding himself in space. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Just too much on that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Argentina clear.
And the finish! He's put his foot right through that one. Tottenham clearly now in lead preservation mode. Camavinga. And claimed it back swiftly. Can he get it through? Has a look up and delivers. Mbappe. Vitinha. Will play through for the wide man. Now it's Olise. Oh, super ball. Now can he find a finish? Has to go back here. He'll try from distance! Oh, denied at the last. James. And that is as far as it goes. Tottenham have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Mbappe taking in the... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
It is quite a...
Alvarez!
And again! Goal! Argentina! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper...
Oh, what has happened here? That has ended up in no man's land. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Stones cuts it out. It's a searching pass. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. That is good strength. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was...
Dembele! And it's come back out to him. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tries to play it through. Always goal. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's a throw. Foot in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he's there to make the challenge. Nice looking ball. Mbappe looking to receive it in space. Marcelo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. Rice. Pass is just off target. That pass has been well intercepted. Pacho. And he plays one through. Now it's out. Tries a shot! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Argentina have their lead. And it's Vitinha. Oh, important interception.
Tottenham are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Shot at goal! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Gol de Argentina.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 17.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Argentina go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
And Messi! Oh, he's been caught napping! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
He can run onto that. Zaire Emery. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Tottenham can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. No, that's too long. Madison! That's put paid to the danger. Camavinga, Zaire Emery. Alvarez on 2 now and looking for 3. Well, played right into his path. That has not gone well. Molina. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Simeone receives it in a wide position. Marcelo. Fernandez. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, he's on his own! Now this could be a chance. Now it's Camavinga. Shot, surely! And a neat finish! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal.
Número 15.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments.
And that is indeed the final act. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 13. Entrará al
The second
campo.
period is
Número
underway.
29.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Kamavinga and Jamal. He has found the way through. And it's Zaire Emery. He's going for goal! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Zaire Emery certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Alvarez. And he's a decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better.
Convertido en el minuto 52.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Argentina now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are...
A header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
He's found the way through. Mbappe can clear it away. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Pacho. Now it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's managed to get free. This looks promising. It is a corner, good chance. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Has a look up and delivers. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Kamavinga.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play.
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Marcelo with the short one. Zaire Emery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Madison. Kamavinga! It's a pretty loose pass. Big chance! Pacho gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. Pacho makes the interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Rice. Alvarez. And he's straight offside. Not the most accurate pass. Back to the keeper it goes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Stones spots it and intercepts. Ricardo Rodriguez. Maddison. That is good alertness. Looking for options for movement. Marcelo. Maddison. Fernandez. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. He's Harrier hits! Trustberg comes to the rescue. And that really should have been that.
Alvarez really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Martinez. That has not gone well. Tacho calmly anticipates. Now, can they get him away? And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Stones. Van Dijk. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up. Yamal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Marcelo plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga, rapid and full of intent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to play him in. Aimed beyond the defence. He's been caught napping. Real chance!
You know who I've got my eye on here, Peter? Dennis Bergkamp. He'll be performing all sorts of different roles out there. The focal point up front, the ball carrier, the link between the midfield and the attack.
A beautiful inventor, and he does it all, of course, with unmatched panache.
Yeah, a team player, through and through, and he's totally unselfish.
Hakimi. Tottenham are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Looking for options for movement. It's Drogba! Goal! Colombia! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Tottenham are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Goes looking wide. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Colombia have it back and can go again. Mbappe, he's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, Bergkamp! Goal! Colombia! And again they hit the front. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Colombia leading now. He's a sharp little ball here and claimed it back swiftly. Rice. No way through. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Dembele. Good take, and is he goes for a shot! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vitinha. Yamal tries to play it through. And the shot! In he goes again! Well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's Bergkamp! Oh my word! Dennis Bergkamp! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Into the lead once more. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Brilliantly cut out. Rice. Bergkamp. Now it's Drogba. Well-timed, excellent interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for a runner. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass somewhat off target. No, it's come to nothing.
3 minutes at a time.
Bergkamp! Bergkamp! Oh, crossbar! Yamal is the key defender on that occasion. Tries from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just...
It's Drogba! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second period is underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vitinha. Spread to the right. And it's Vitinha. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, can he get onto this? Baresi. Now, can they get him away? Yamal in acres of space out wide. Zaire Emery. Hakimi.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Tottenham needing a change of fortune here. Great work on the overlap. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. He's got away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Threads one in. Cute ball now. Drogba! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Yamal. And it's Camavinga. Ambitious ball here. Knocks it into space. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Tottenham really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Gerrard promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Tries to pass it through. Vitinha. Hakimi. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a sharp pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That has not gone well. Vitinha. Well, that pass isn't the best. Baresi. That's an imaginative pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hakimi. Baresi calmly anticipates. Vitinha. Drogba. Pacho makes the interception. 75 minutes played. A probing pass. Donnarumma can get it clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. Caught offside that time.
Colombia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And they're back on the ball again. Yamal. Here's Vitinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Just eases him off the ball. Yamal, great defending, strong and determined. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. That's a throw. He's having a shot! That's another chance! And it's hoisted clear. And a truly agonising miss.
That's really unlucky, because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Corner number 2 then. Played into space. That has not gone well. And it's with the keeper. And he can clear it away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Vitinha. Knocks it out wide. Dembele is in a really good position out wide. Takes a shot! And that's in! We thought they were done, but never say never! Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rice. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, now he can run away with it. Great chance! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Everyone waited for the cross. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, it is somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
Tottenham absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now. Mbappe! That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And here's Yamal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tacho wins the duel this time. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
It's Dembele! It's there! And we have liftoff! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So, a breakthrough already. He's shifting through the gears here. But they've got it again. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, well played, well played. And that is well cleared. Marcelo. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ball's played through. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Tottenham already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. And it's Ribery. Gavi has the space to scheme. Good read, needed to be. Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply.
Milan really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yes, he's having a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Tottenham are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Can he get it through? Hakimi wants to run onto this. That ball looks a good one. Mbappe is on. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that was vital. Corner number 2 then. Ribéry plays it short. Gavi plays it in. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Robertson. And the shot! That's got him rattled. Dembele. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well timed, excellent interception. Marcelo. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. And he skips past his man. Scholes. Flings in across. And that's the keeper's ball. Now it's Yamal. He has found a way through. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And they're back on the ball again. Marcelo just loves to go forward whenever he can. Goes for a shot! That has not worked out as planned.
Mbappe might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
And he's managed to get free. Scholes. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Dembele. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gavi gets a foot in here. Dembele.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Scholes. Looking for the run. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It's a pretty loose pass. Spread it left. Yamal. And the referee has blown for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Tottenham sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6. Viene sostituito con il numero 21.
So right back into the action.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Some resolute defending there. And it's Camavinga. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that was asking for too much. Yamal. Vitinha. Ball's gone out of play. Akanji. All Black punts it upfield. It's Camavinga. And it's Ribery. And here's Foden. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Aimed at the far side.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Camavinga. Vitinha. Ribery. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh no, this does not... Shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Just 1 in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Spread out to the left. Not where it came from. Look at the space. Shot a goal! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ribery goes short. Foden. And it's Robertson. Tottenham are looking pretty rattled at the... And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Scholes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan get their 4th corner. Ribery with the short one.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ball is over the line. Rafinha. Camavinga. Akanji. And here's Foden. An instinctive delivery. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. He's looking wide. And that is not getting there. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Ribery. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Tries to play it through.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Big chance! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Ha segnato
And they've
all'89esimo
got
minuto.
their lead back.
Numero 15.
How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 24. Numero 5.
There is some activity
Ribery.
down on the touchline. It
Numero
seems there's going to be a
19.
change.
Numero 20.
Tottenham with
Lascia
the
il
lead.
campo per
Well,
il
it's
numero
great
10.
commitment on show here.
Messi.
They'll be
Il
hoping
numero
now
9.
that they can stay
Il numero
focused
8.
and disciplined
Il
enough
numero
to
3.
hold on to this.
Zaire Emery is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
A corner it is then. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Safe to say he's capable of better than that. Forced to go back. And it's Robertson. He'll try from distance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Scholes cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Vitinha goes back to front.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
He steps in and that's the end of that. Knocks it into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Robertson.
Ci saranno 5
Just
minuti
seeing
di
the board
recupero.
now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? Defending of the desperate variety. Well, the ball's gone astray. He's picked his way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Camavinga. Zaire Emery. Marcelo. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Pass somewhat off target. And that's it. Tottenham proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are...
Hello, everyone, and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then.
Spain definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Well, that has not gone well. Vitinha!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he's intervened well there. Tries to pass it through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In towards the back. Chance! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now, can they get him away? Camavinga. Thiago, can he get it through? Looking for options for movement. Now it's Shevchenko. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
For Spain.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's found a way through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Thiago considers his options. And we have our very first corner. Oh, good climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Marcelo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking to play him in. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Rafael Leao. Thiago. Can he get on the end of this? And smartly reclaimed. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that was never going to make it. He's a sharp little ball here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Zaire Emery. And he shoots! Well taken goal. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he's managed to get free. It is a corner. Spain have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Mbappe, showing great feet there. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Tottenham are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break.
You might want to be careful there.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Vitinha. Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking. Baini. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Rafael Leao looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's having a go! Brilliant from Leao! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
For Spain. After
2 up
24
and
minutes
in
of
charge, and things are
Number
looking
77.
pretty good for them now.
Rafael Leao.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
This looks promising. Played out towards the right wing.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now that's been intercepted. Rafael Leao. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a hit! He's got away with one there. No way through. Knocks it into space. It's Dembele! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And it's half-time. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
We are glad to inform you that our new range of limited edition goods are now on sale at the Stadium Megastore.
Here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here.
Dembele! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Dembele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Yamal. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Rafael Leao. He has found a way through. Oh, that's nice. Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's picked his way through, and he's heaved it away. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's neat. He's had it taken off him. Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hakimi spots it and intercepts.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he's managed to get rid. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, nice touch. He is through here. Deftly away. Not the most accurate pass. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Tottenham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dembele. Camavinga providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well-timed, excellent interception. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's running through. Chance! It is a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets.
The goal scored for Tottenham.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Kylian Mbappe.
Tottenham cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Van Dijk. Rafael Leao. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Hakimi. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He is through here.
Tottenham really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that should get the job done. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Driving forward. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. comes under pressure and it's come loose. Tottenham very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Diaz, and he's managed to get free. Showing good feet. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Lovely bit of skill. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vitinha. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Tottenham can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against...
Hello everyone, and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Dembele. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the...
Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
De Jong. Camavinga. And he plays one through. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Tottenham finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tottenham have reclaimed it. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he get it through? He's in a great position. Yamal! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rice. Chance here to counter. Good ball, good take. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing...
Goes for goal! Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. And we have our very first corner. Marcelo plays it short. In towards the back stick. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And a neat finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Mbappe really can't believe his...
And the finish! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution for Tottenham, number 7.
So time for
Eduardo
change,
Camavinga.
and this one has been on the
Coming
cards
on
for
to
a little
replace
while.
him is
Barcelona
number 11,
are at the
Xavi
peak of their
Simons.
powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them.
Big chance! Oh, good finish! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And this is Messi. He's going for goal! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Tottenham are still behind as we reach out for half-time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rice. And it's De Jong. Now that looks a decent ball. Tottenham have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. De Jong. Alexander-Arnold. He's got away. A heavy challenge. Xavi Simons. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that is the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Tottenham, number 22, Lamine Yamal.
So off we go again.
Coming on the field is
Tottenham
number 20,
decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
He's put his foot right through that one.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Zaire Emery. Well, that has not gone well. Now that's well seen too. That's an imaginative pass. Vitinha. Hakimi. Xavi Simons receives it in a good position here, and he's managed to get free. Decent chance! And that's a good finish. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Tottenham still making a fight of this. De Jong. Driving on and making good progress. And the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Hakimi, Vitinha, Zaire Emery. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Zaire Emery. Now there's a fine ball. Shot, surely! It's a goal! They are playing them off the park. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Tottenham perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Hakimi. Oh, what a mistake! No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pacho. Great ball, and he's in here. Goes down, but nothing given. Kudus. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. De Jong. Now it's Camavinga. Marcelo can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Rice. Alexander-Arnold showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Dembele! He is... It's Dembele! And he's missed it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Zaire Emery charging forward, the ball at his feet. Dembele! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Oh, that's well spotted. And this is Ronaldo, and he's found a way past. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Zaire Emery. He's found a way through. Now it's Simons. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Simons. Rice, who does have an assist to his name. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, super ball! And that was very necessary. Dembele. Mbappe. This is a promising build-up. That has been cut short. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble, Lanes.
He's having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Vitinha.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Oh, that's fabulous. And that will be the final act. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly...